the FBI ran the sting operation for about a month. He was transcribing pages of classified information and transmitting it. Then they had a prearranged location to meet, and I guess they ended up arresting this guy. They say a criminal complaint is merely an allegation.
What should the punishment be for someone who does that? Like, just losing their job? Is that all that happened to
No,
this
it's
guy?
sedition.
No,
death.
jail.
No, that's treason. This is sedition.
Well, no, but I would say, no, you said the punishment. I would say.
Like, what should it be?
I would say, you
Should it be?
should. I go death. I mean, honestly, we should not. This is real sedition. Remember J6, they were trying to try people for sedition. But actually doing something that undermines the United States would be a great precursor if we could get tougher on this to maybe getting accountability for COVID. Because when people make decisions to either withhold, give information, manipulate information that itself leads to the suffering or death of Americans, or violates our rights, or undermines the core tenets of our society, the punishments need to be stricter. Because right now, Trump said he was going to come in with Patel. They were going to clean house. There'd be arrests. We were going to actually, dissolve entire departments in the FBI, in the intelligence agencies. And as of now, we have what? A potential 480p video of Epstein coming out? We don't have what they promised.
The issue is the lack of any kind of enforcement at all.
We need arrests, at least.
Right. So the issue is treason. The penalty is like 10 years in prison or death is the range. Sedition, I think, is like up to 10 years in prison or something.
But do you think I'm saying, would they even do the death penalty? That's my whole point of, like, it should be something, but would they even actually kill someone over it?
So
I don't think so either.
But let's clarify.
The administration
treason is adhering or providing aid to an active enemy in a time of war or conflict. Sedition is what this guy did in actively trying to subvert or damage the government internally. This is the difference. The issue I'm seeing with all of it is you have Democrats that have broken the law, and we don't even arrest them. Case in point, when Kash Patel, he releases these documents to the GOP, and then just the other day, Grassley releases them declassified, and it turns out that Nellie Orr, wife of Bruce Orr, heavily involved in the Russiagate hoax, was found by the FBI to have lied to Congress and appears to have committed multiple felonies. They said she outright did. No prosecution under Bill Barr. They don't even give them a slap on the wrist. They don't even give them a $50 ticket. Come on. They've arrested. So I will say this. Kash Patel and Dan Bongino have talked about how they found new documents. They've released these things. It appears like Comey's FBI was trying to hide this stuff. This guy was clearly anti-Trump and still is. This arrest is just the beginning. They're releasing these documents on Nellie Orr, hopefully just the beginning, and we begin to see arrests and legitimate criminal indictments and prison time.
But do you legitimately think that's going to happen?
Well, I would say there's a decent probability right now, based on the fact that they literally announced they arrested an intelligence officer who was leaking information or trying to, and they published documents implicating Nellie Orr. So this is a great start a few months in to Kash and Dan's tenure at the FBI. I'm not going to sit here and claim I feel with 100% confidence they're going to do it. I'm skeptical. But so far, indications are good. After, 2.5 months or whatever, how long has Kash and Dan been in? We're seeing the release of documents. Did you see what Kash Patel said to, who was it, Brett Baer? Comey is responsible for the largest criminal conspiracy in this country. You can't just say that as the head of the FBI. That's a bold statement. Kash, I think he's out for some real retribution and accountability. I hope he gets it. I hope we get it.
So this is technically espionage, and because by the definition, and the punishment for espionage is death or imprisonment for any term of years or for life.
Let's go.
So,
but hold on.
And Donald Trump did reinstate the death penalty federally.
Oh,
the federal death penalty had been.
Is he gonna die?
I can't see the future, but it's possible. Like if he's found, if he's found guilty and
Back to that. Like,
So, no, hold on.
It'd be super cool if I could see the future.
I don't believe you're correct.
I don't know.
I don't believe you're correct in the literal codified criminal penalties of what espionage is. I'm pretty sure this is going to require adherence to an enemy in a time of war.
For espionage?
Yeah.
No, that for treason and for sedition. Treason is to help an enemy in a time of war. Sedition is to try to overthrow the government. But espionage is to, let's see, the punishment for espionage.
Not the punishment.
Under 18 U.S.C. Chapter 37, anyone who communicates, delivers, or transmits information related to the national defense to a foreign entity can be punished by death or imprisonment for any term of years or for life. So I'm not exactly sure the products that he was.
How is that not espionage? I'm confused.
So thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.